Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ. So we had a pullback today. We certainly were expecting it due to the bearish reversal candlesticks that we ended the week with, but it was pretty significant and there was a lot of bear volume behind it. The bulls did buy the dip at the end of the day, saving the candlestick where we have a long lower wick showing bulls buying the dip. So we can attribute some of that volume to that lower wick of bulls buying the dip. But there was definitely more bear volume than the bulls would have liked to have seen. Most notably right around noon Eastern is when that bear volume started to kick in. So where we stand, we will likely see an inside bar tomorrow. Of course, we have to see where we open. But such a wide range today and closed a little bit closer to the high than the low. So the bulls want this low of 244.95 to be our higher low now. And then they want to head back and test this all-time high. If we do break 244.95, that's a red flag for the bulls, and we have to hold 242.93. But the bulls really want this to be our higher low and give them a little bit of relief if we can see some follow-through back into the 247s. Weekly time frame, nothing concerning for the bulls overall. Middle Bollinger Band still holding. Clear resistance just under the all-time high. We came close last week. Now we're consolidating, and the bulls are hoping to take a breather and then head back up and test that resistance again. IWM profit taking as well, rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band resistance. There's a gap down here at 138.51. Not as significant of a lower wick showing bulls buying the dip, so we may be in for further consolidation. Any name tomorrow that breaks its low of today will be instantly weaker than any name that does not break the low of today. So 138.58 is support, followed by that gap at 138.51 right there as well, and then moving averages down here. And we did bounce off that 100-day. So this is consolidation. It's normal and healthy following the impressive bull week that we did have last week. The bulls just want to put a stop to this consolidation and say, all right, time to head back up and test these recent highs. Ideal close this week for IWM is to close over the middle Bollinger Band of 139.08, back test that level and hold it as support and keep the bulls in the driver's seat. QQQ on the daily time frame pulling back as well. Sizable lower wick showing bulls buying the dip. You can see the correlation between the tech sector and the S&P 500, showing you just how significant the impact of the tech sector is on the entire S&P 500. So support 143.60, and then the middle Bollinger Band, if that were to break. Middle Bollinger Band was tough resistance, so it should act as support on the first back test. But the bulls want to hold 143.60 and have that be our higher low that is set. The weekly time frame, very strong. Exponential resistance, I should say the upper Bollinger Band resistance, rejecting the price twice in the past couple months. Inside bar forming as we see healthy consolidation, and then the Bollinger Band will begin ascending again over the next couple of weeks. But if we're not going to close above that upper Bollinger Band on the weekly, which we haven't really done a whole lot over the last 5 months, then we're not going to see much upside. We're going to have to consolidate sideways. So lows of today are important tomorrow. We'll see if the bulls show up and have that confidence that this is our higher low being set. I appreciate you watching, and we'll check back in tomorrow.